So let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at $104,000 right now as we speak. And the overall situation of Bitcoin, it did drop yesterday. When it dropped, just a second, it went down towards 99,550. So basically what it did is that it went and it tested its trend line. Let me show you the trend line. I'll show it to you horizontally. That way you can see it a bit better. So we had this trend line. If you remember, it was struggling under this area. And then we finally broke out of it and we went up. Yesterday when it dropped, it again tested this trend line. So this was a resistance previously, and I have lectured you on this 1,000,000 times. The resistance then converted into support, and that's why it pumped from it. So this thing was tested as a support. The support held true. It went back up. Now all we care about is again 97,300 and 102,500. When it pumped dramatically yesterday, you can figure it out. It went towards 102,500. It ensured that it could close its second candle above it, which it did. And the reason for 102,500 is the double bottom. It's the neckline of this double bottom. It's a big ass neckline, and almost by creating the new all-time high of Bitcoin, it has kind of done deliverance on this double bottom. Continues to hold 102,500 for more than 8 hours, which it is. Then you have to assume that it is on upward journey towards $120,000. Of course, I have already stated that this thing is going to take its sweet time by doing it in pieces, and it is exactly doing that. Let me check the depth of it. So that's 95, 102, that's $7,000. So from 102, 500 to, yeah, that's 109,500. That's $7,000 almost, 7,100 or something. So it has done deliverance on the double bottom. So the delivery is done on the basis of this structure, and by dumping down, it has again tested this neckline as well. Now it's going to be a bit tricky in a sense that the market today is going to be volatile because there is Trump's inauguration. That inauguration can lead to volatility in the market because people are going to pump and dump at the same time. If we follow the concept of buy the rumor, sell the news, today we should see the market crashing because we bought the rumor. Now it's time to sell the news. The news is going to come out in 50 minutes. I think he's going to start talking. If I'm not mistaken, it's 11:17 p.m. here. My time and New York time is same, and I think he's going to talk according to New York time. I don't know why, but anyway, the support of 102,500 is critical. If you see Bitcoin losing that, you should assume that it is heading towards 97,300. And of course, we will follow the concept of two candle closing, which is spending 8 hours below it before we could conclude that that area is lost. I'm not going to go for the 2 days, but at least we need to have the 8 hours concept because there is a lot of fake outs in the market and you don't want to get trapped into any of it, whether it is a pump or a dump. You want to ensure that you know which one it is, and 8 hours is more than enough time to confirm that. With Bitcoin, generally, I like the 2 days concept, but considering how volatile the market is, I think 8 hours will do the trick. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to add. It has achieved all the targets that I had shared with Bitcoin. It went and it hit the 108 as well. Of course, after 108, I told you next stop is 120. And that was our overall journey. I told you this thing is going to go in pieces from 97,300. I told you it's 102, then it's 104, then it's 108. I told you 106 we can skip. And now we are going to talk about 120 because it's going to enter the discovery area if it holds on. Other than that, the only thing that was missing last time when it went towards 108,000, And I was a bit upset on the basis of the cup and handle that we were looking at, that Bitcoin has a cup and handle structure. The neckline is at 69,000, and I was a little bit upset with the delivery because the minimum delivery was 110 and it had delivered 108, and I was like, it should do a little bit more. So now the minimum delivery on the cup and handle on a weekly is done as well, so we are a bit satisfied from that angle. But of course the maximum delivery that we can achieve with this is towards $120,000, so that is there. But on the structure, the minimum deliverance has been done. If from here Bitcoin decides to start dumping and to go towards $80,000, that would be pretty much justified. We have done our minimum deliverance, and even if it doesn't do maximum deliverance, the TA holds. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, and please be safe. You know the areas, you understand what to do. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.